What's up, Putt-Putt friends? Welcome to Making an Alligator Trap Part 2, Construction and Coding. Alright, so I had my blueprint all worked out. Now I've cut out all the pieces to make my alligator. Here they are. You've got the tail, the triangle, and this piece. You've got the body. It's a box missing two faces, and the head, which is going to look like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these all together and then come back with a video when it's all done. And you won't notice the time lapse because that's how video editing works. I've assembled all the pieces and it looks pretty good and quite close, if you'll recall, to my blueprint. So I've got the tail, the body, this is what the hole will go under, and then I'll probably tape those two together, and then the mouth, which I haven't quite figured out how that's gonna work. So that's the next step. Next step is gonna be, I'm gonna code the motor, which will go in here, and this will hinge on it and hopefully open and close. Again, haven't really figured that out, but I will. All right, check it out. Here we are on makecode.microbit.org. This is where we're gonna be doing our coding for our servo. To get started, you're gonna click on New Project. And then it's going to ask you for a name. The name of my project is Alligator Trap. Starts with a T, not a R. Trap. And you're going to hit Create. And it's going to pull up your work window. Alright, so over here on the left where the spinny wheel is, will eventually, there it goes, your servo. Alright, so this is what your servo should look like. You should have gotten one in your kit. In the middle here is all the block code that you can drop into your workspace, and this is your workspace. And you've got two things to start. You've got onStart and forever. OnStart is going to run as soon as you turn on your servo, so as soon as it's plugged in. And I'm going to start with some basics. So these are all things that you can drop in. If you throw in show icon, and I'm going to pick, I think, this frowny face here. Now you watch it run on the left here. There you go. So as soon as it starts up, it's going to play that frowny face. I also want to add some text. So under the frowny face, so the frowny face is going to come first, and then I want it to say chomp with a bunch of exclamation points. All right, so now as soon as it turns on, there you go. You see it says chomp, so it should run the frowny face, and then it'll say chomp. You don't really need to do this, but it's kind of fun. So the next thing I'm going to do is try to code my motor, and you can see there's nothing really in here to do that. So you need to go to Extensions, and then you're going to scroll down until you get to Servo. So these are all your motors and stuff. And then it should pop up, yep, Servo. So now you can click in here and set servo angle is what I want, because I want it to move up and down. So I've got it set to 90-degree angle, which is swinging up to the left there. You can see if you refresh it, it swings up now, but it just gets stuck there, which is not good. So I need to add another one to send it back to 0 degrees. So now it'll go up and down. So instead of 90, I'm going to set it to 0. Now you should see it's not working. And why is it not working? I don't know. I do know, because my friend Samuel walked me through this. Thanks, Sam. So right now it's going too quickly between the two. It can't figure out which position it's supposed to be at because it's trying to bounce back immediately from 0 to 90. You can see it kind of tweaking out there. So we need to add a pause, so it has a breather moment. So we're going to do 1 second. So now it's going to go up to 90 and then pause for a second, and then it should return back to 0. But again, now you have it going from 0 to 90. You need another pause. So now you can see it's still tweaking out because it can't figure out what to do. You need another pause below the 0. Same thing, a second. Hopefully this will do it. There we go. So it's going to run through chomp because that's the first thing it has to do. And then it will start cycling through forever, going from 90 to 0 to 90 to 0 with a second in between. So if you want it to move back and forth, make sure you put those pauses in. And thanks again, Samuel, for helping me figure that out. Once you want to send it to your servo, you got to hit download. And if you don't have your servo plugged in, like I clearly don't, you have to plug it in and then pair your device. So I'm going to plug mine in. Doing that, plugging it in, here we go, plugging it in, it's getting plugged in, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to hit pair device, and I'm going to hit it again, I don't know why I did that, pair device, and then it will pull up this is your servo. So click that and hit connect, and now when you download it, it'll download to your servo. Boink. Downloading. Downloaded. Nice job.
And looky what we got here. That's a functioning motor. Up, down, up, down. I also realized as I was making that last bit, I kept calling this a servo. This is not a servo, this is a micro bit. This is a servo, I'm pretty sure. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, look at that. Got my plan, body, head, motor. Next video, I'm gonna put them all together and hope it works. See ya.